I want to take the benefits of that and expand it out because your brand is a trust mark. And in B2B, relationships are so important. Doing that, what do you think that's done for the trust that's built in the company and the depth of the connection between you and your customers?
I think it's the fact that the users that are reaching out to us know that we know how to triage super effectively, that they're not going to see a lot of unnecessary back and forth from us, that once we got the request, they know that we are going to communicate with all of the needed stakeholders in the company and we'll get back to them with a sufficient answer. And then we're not going just to hand them off to another stakeholder. They are going to get back to you. So I feel like that creates another layer of communication, effective communication, that like it's not frustrating, but on the other hand, it's on the contrary. I think that it's very much what we're trying to do in all parts of the company, including support. We're trying to make sure that we have a stable connection with stakeholders in the organizations that we are working with and also in our teams at Zen City. So we're trying to create a stability and a relationship between support and the people on the other side, the user. And I think that's something that is relatively unusual because usually when you're reaching out to support, you're like, okay, am I going to hear back? Am I going to be handed off to someone else? And so that's definitely not going to happen at Zen City. And I'm personally, as the manager of that team, I can assure that I'm reviewing, making sure that nothing falls between the cracks. So that's something that we are hands on.
So you also have a different approach for support depending on what customer segment that you're dealing with. Tell us a little bit about that if you could.
Yes. So in general, in the company, we introduced a new segmentation to our customers. So there are small size customers that fall under the category of scale or small, medium businesses or governments in this case. And then we have higher tiers of mid-market and enterprise. And the service model for each segment or tier is completely different. And that really ties to the way that they are utilizing support. So for the segments, like the lower segments, scale and small, medium businesses, support are super valuable resource. We see that they reach out to us and they see us as not like their only resource because they do have a customer success manager that's dedicated to them, but the meetings with them are not as frequent, let's say. And we are providing immediate support and we address what they need in a timely manner. So we see that from those segments, we get a lot of incoming chats from the enterprise and mid-market customers. Usually we get less. We are, of course, happy to help and assist everyone, but usually they are treated in a more of a white glove service model. So sometimes they're less keen on using support. It does happen, but we are very dominant in the SMB and scale segments.